spread her bloody hands and breasts to offer. But before Akari died, she cursed Ryo's family with the abnormality of eating people. Years to come, Akari's body was buried in the shrine out on the outskirts of Castletown. Sometime after Akari's death, I was kidnapped by a strange man with snake eyes, as she described him, who remained nameless. When he brought her human remains to a cart, Maya looked into his eyes, and her body moved against her will as she was forced to eat them. After her stomach hit, fully ate it all without hesitation. How delicious it was. Oh god, the freaking smells. Whatever. Sometime after Akari's... Oh no, wrong thing. My bad, gang. Eventually the man left Maya in the outskirts of Castletown, and she was found barely conscious the next morning. As she was brought home, the only word she uttered was eat. Several days passed until Maya's 18th birthday, when her cousin Cory visits her relatives. How the hell do I pronounce that? Cory Onitsuka was referred to as a demon child, one who, after many miscarriages from Ryo's sister, was successfully born. During this party, a relative of the Shizukas went missing, while Maya was nowhere to be seen. When Ryo found her, Maya told her mother that she was in the bathroom, leaving Ryo to immediately see through her lie. Blood had also been found in her room while she was gone, and her parents became concerned and decided to talk to Maya privately about it. When Ryo asked Maya why she had been lying to her, Maya refused to answer. Eventually, the person who had gone missing. Then she lunged at her father and bit him in the neck. Then Maya turned to Ryo and jumped her neck as well. You think I remember? You need to eat both of her parents' corpses. From Ryo's point of view, for a second, she saw innocence and joy in Maya's eyes. Then her vision went blank. Her body felt light. The story of Ryo's point of view ends there. Wow. The story then switched to Akari's point of view, taking place before she was kidnapped, as she described the hardships of her life as a member of the fabled Kitsune clan, and how she could somehow communicate with the founder of her clan, Tsukuyomi. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm butchering this so bad. So in the end, she was attacked by some men from the... What? From the Oniguma clan. He was later brought to her... He later brought her to the Shizukas, with a voice in her head telling her to kill the attackers. Akari fainted and woke up in a place she didn't recognize him. She proposed a deal to Akari. Wait, let me go back. Oh, wait, no. And that was Shiyuku. Oh, she's like the... Oh, yeah. Okay, anyways, she proposed a deal to Akari, and while she thought about it, she transported her mind to Black Sun. She informed Tsukuyomi of her meeting. Tsukuyomi panicked and told her she had to get away from her because Shiyuku was lying trying to... Okay. Maya killed the rest of Shizuka clan residents in the daimyo, and after Shiyuka beheaded Maya and proceeded to return her head in a basket. This basket was later given to Akari. Later, Akari annihilated the entirety of the Shizuka clan in Castletown using Shiyuka's powers, killing every remaining resident. During this time, Akari ran away. ran away, leaving her as the only surviving resident. And, okay, now it's about the songs. I'm gonna read this. The first song, chronologically in the story, it features Ryo Shizuka, the wife of the so much Shizuka clan representative. And I don't remember. A member of the Kitsune clan who possesses the ability to make people harm themselves. Akari clan, which runs a theater where they in front of daimyos who entertain them for money. Ryo Shizuka then uses a demon blade that she earned many years ago, rendering Akari's powers useless, and stabs her in the abdomen, torturing her and eventually killing her. Ryo Shizuka then uses a demon blade that she earned many years ago, rendering Akari's powers useless, and stabs her in the abdomen, torturing her and eventually killing her. Before Akari dies, she gets her revenge by cursing Ryo's bloodline with a curse that would heavily turn them into violent cannibals. That was the spider and the fox-like lion. Next one is the fox's wedding. The second song, chronologically in the story, Mai Shizuka, the daughter of Ryo Shizuka, is kidnapped by the members of the Kitsune clan and forced to eat human flesh. Mai returns home the next day and is no longer acting like herself, as a result of both Akari's curse from the previous song and her kidnapper's treatment. Then she proceeds to consume multiple different members of her own clan before eating her parents on the day of her birthday party in the middle of an important talk they were having with her. The beautiful shadow of the demon's frenzied dance. The third song, chronologically in the story, it appears to show Mai's descent into complete madness due to Akari's curse, eating more and more people from the castle clan. Shikoyu also appears in the song, screaming at the top of her lungs. Shiyoku, the Amamanjuku. The fourth song, chronologically in the story, is sung by a goddess named Shiyoku. She is the goddess of death who brings disdain for atheists, and talks about her preferred method of punishing these atheists, beheading. Some of the atheists Shiyoku mocks are the late Ryo and Mai. The beheading dance performance. The fifth song, chronologically in the story, taking place from my specific living with the curse Akari gave to her and her family as she wanders throughout the now abandoned castle town, able to see ghosts, spirits, and skeletons that her parents had killed as a result of said curse, leading up to her beheading by the goddess of death, Shiyoku, while the skeletons dance around her, with some watching her beheading at the same time. The demon child in the clear mirror. Oh, this song. The song takes place at the same time as Kibun Ashi in Kibiyu. Treated as an extra song, it depicts the character Kori and Mai's cousin, affected by Akari's curse and how she starts becoming obsessed with slaughtering and devouring raw animals raw, and is eventually implied to have devoured her own mother as well. Villa the Wisp. The song takes place 100 years after the entirety of the story of the Kitsune and the demon. It is not connected to the events following Akari and Mai. The sixth song and the final song, chronologically in order, is by a loving doll who wants to kill her. It was also her mother and torturer. At the end of the song, the doll is inside its owner this closet one kill her. At some point, the doll appears to take its revenge, cutting off various parts of its owner body before hiding her body parts in the closet, covering up most of the evidence. Stylily dance performance. Shut up. I'm reading something. No. The song depicts the alternate universe which Mai lives with Akari in peace, and they live their lives out happily with dance, and Akari teaches Mai how to sing. The events of the song do not happen in any form of the actual story, as it is simply a what-if song. Main article David's story. The story of the relation of the death. It has no connection with the old story. Wasn't my reading so tough, gang? Let me just go a bit. In the Spider and the Fox Like Lion, it explains it way more than it did. She also S.A. Zakari, I believe. What the hell are you doing?